over 15 years spent in the study and research of the quality of its own dispensing and weighing technology. Technology for powder and liquid products with application in several industrial sectors. Lavers' focus on local areas, sustainability, individuals has led great results and global success along the decades. Filippo Lanaro, the managing director of the company, will outline the core values that have inspired the Lavers' journey establishing its leadership. Verticalized process, product quality, safety, centrality of territory, centrality of people. Filippo, can you explain us how the concept of verticalization characterized your technology?
So the term verticalization describes perfectly the main philosophy of Lavers. In the beginning, in 1970, when we started to produce our weighing and dispensing system, we have been convinced that the basic concept to obtain and grant the quality to our customer is to verticalize the process. Because verticalizing the process, we can control the quality from the beginning till the end. Everything starts in the project department, so we are investing a lot in the project department because we have 25% of the workforce occupied to research and develop new sophisticated solutions, new components and new machines. But the evidence of the verticalization we have it in the processing department, where we produce one by one the piece composing our machine. This is the example. So if you are able to produce one by one this piece, you can control its quality. And you are sure that when applied to the machine, you obtain the right quality for the customer. So the advantage of the verticalization is the flexibility, is the control of the quality, is the possibility to grant to our customer the spare parts, and most of all is to be independent on the market. Nowadays this is quite important because the price of the components, the availability of the component is not always evident, and so to be independent is a huge advantage, is a winning card for us.
Now let's focus on the concept of quality. Yes, of course, everyone mentions it about their production, but how Lavers conceive it and how it applies it to its own technologies, to working environment and to the relationship with its employees.
Yeah, quality is a term that is again part of our motto. What we mean for quality is not just the quality of the product, but is a concept of total quality, where we look and we take care of the quality of the process, the quality of the service, and not less the quality of the working environment. So it is important for the process to maintain the machine that producing our pieces as the last generation. So we have last generation of flat laser machine, tubular laser machine and plastic cutting machine, which assure and grant us to have and to be able to produce very sophisticated components for our machine. Quality control is also strict and made inside this room, which is a metrological room where we control every components we built inside and every component we buy outside. So if they pass the strict control of the metrological room, they are certified to be used for our machine. Service that we give outside to our customer is also very important, as to be high level of quality. So that's why we invest to have a remote assistance and to have a local team to be fast and efficient in the providing service to our customer, to be close to our customer. Last but not less important is the working environment. And we have to take care and to give a good quality of environment to our employees, because we used to say that the quality of the environment generates quality in our products.
Centrality of people and centrality of territory. How much is important these values for Lavers and how much these are reflected in your activity? And can we say that is linked also to the concept of sustainability, Filippo?
Yes, of course. If we look at the centrality of the people and the relationship with them, it is always been part of our DNA. So at the beginning we were a small company and it was much more easy to keep this feeling of family. Nowadays it is a challenge. We are 160 people, but we want to keep this feeling of family. Each one should understand that it is important for the process, it is part of a big family, and has to understand that only together we can reach big results. This is a focus for us, and that's why we invest in the quality of the working environment, because we used to say that quality in the working environment generates quality in the product. That's fundamental to be successful in our opinion. We don't have to forget the territory, as you say, the sustainability. We have to be sustainable. We have to grant to our people a good environment where they live. So we have to reduce our waste, we have to reduce our pollution, and we have to produce energy, clean energy, to grant a good quality of life, which will be reflected in a good quality of the product as well.
Filippo, why should a company rely on Laver, and which is its added value?
This is a good question, and honestly we should ask to our customer, but to be serious, there are some obvious reasons, like the reputation on the market of the company, the reliability, the quality of the product we provide, and the service. But I think that the advantage to be in many sectors, from textile to cosmetic to food industry, paint industry, rubber and plastic, give us the great advantage to evaluate, to analyze many different processes, many different products, and so to be able to provide solutions which can be transferred from a sector to another. The contamination that we can provide to our customer means enrichment, of course. I think we can give the best added value of our machine. The example is the machine we have on our site. It's a melting pot of solution analyzed and studied in many sectors, which make this machine called SUPERSINCRO the key machine of Laver, and the key machine that can be applied in many sectors with a sophisticated technical solution, which I would like that our area manager, Mr. Luca Mariuzzo, will explain to you in detail.
Thank you indeed, Filippo, and now let's go to meet Mr. Luca Mariuzzo.
SUPERSINCRO is our automatic small ingredient weighing equipment. The benefit that we are able to offer through the SUPERSINCRO are accuracy, repeatability, thank you to the feeder with 2 screw, servo motors, and extremely accurate load cell. We can reach up to 0.1 gram tolerance with a repeatability CPK more than 1.7, depending on the granulometry of the material. Traceability, we check the incoming material before load in the storage, and as well we offer full traceability of the process with the ready bags with a barcode or QR code printed directly on the film. Modularity, the project is expandable according to the future need. We can manage silos, hopper, big bag, interchangeable silos. We are able to produce a variable bag size from 9 to 36 liters to match the mixing room need. Beside the construction approach used by the company to produce the SUPERSINCRO, we have to underline the investment made to reduce as much as possible the footprint of the equipment in terms of power consumption, in terms of compressed air. We monitor each single activity to address a cost to each single bag produced. Besides that, we use last generation component like servo motors that allow to save at least 30% in energy consumption.
As we have seen, Laver serves the most varied industrial sectors with its flexible and cutting-edge technology. A sensitive and very attentive company to the issues related to the environment and the centrality of people. It has established itself over the decades as another Made in Italy excellences.